Coming up on today's thrift store finds for Rediscover the 80s, it's 2 vintage Garfield books. Let's check them out. Welcome back to Rediscover the 80s right here on YouTube. Thanks for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that button down below. Please like the video, get our notifications so you'll know when new videos are coming for thrift store finds, for reviews, even some unboxings along the way that you just saw. We are getting closer to Halloween, and I found a couple books recently at the thrift store that really intrigued me. I was a huge Garfield fan back in the day. Loved Garfield and Friends on Saturday mornings. The specials, oh gosh, loved all of the specials when those would come on. The Halloween Garfield is probably, well, Garfield's Halloween Adventure and Garfield's Christmas special are right there. They're very close to my favorites in the series. But that is coming up, you know, Halloween is right around the corner. And found a couple books. One is a spooky book, Garfield's Ghost Stories. I think this one is from the early 90s, actually. And from the 80s is Garfield's Picnic Adventure. We're going to take a look and dive into these. This one was a Golden Look book. This one came to us from Watermill Press. So we're going to dive into those and see what we can find in these Garfield books today. All right, here we go. We've got 2 Garfield books to check out today. I believe I bought both of them for $1, which was a little bit off of the cover price back in the day. But let's look at the Garfield's Picnic Adventure first, and we'll check out the Ghost Stories after that. So Garfield seemed to have adventures. It was the Halloween adventure. Adventure in Paradise, I think, is one of the specials. So a lot of adventures. This art looks a little bit different with the eyes for some reason to me on the front, but you look inside and you can see, yeah, you're going to get some classic artwork here. Created by Jim Davis, of course. Story by Jack C. Harris. Golden Book Company. 1988 is when this was published. Western Publishing in Wisconsin. Oh, wow. Look at these vibrant illustrations here. I'm not going to read the whole story here. I'm probably not going to read much of the story, but mainly take you through the illustrations. Very vibrant for even the late 80s, and how each one is illustrated here, going on a picnic adventure. Of course, Garfield always has to mess with Odie. That was always one of my favorite parts of the specials, and the show really was when he'd get in the kitchen and start, you know, getting ready to kick Odie off the side of the table. Looks like they're diving into the picnic a little bit early. Look at that. That's just, I love how they incorporate the background right into the story, into the picture. Very good stuff here. Looks like Garfield's actually helping somebody. Oh, now we're going into a spooky forest. This is actually good for Halloween. Any kind of spooky stuff. Oh, it was Odie all along. And looks like they found the little girl again. Maybe they're going after a missing kite. Flying a kite through a forest. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but very nice. Very well illustrated, this book. I might have to read this to my little girl tonight. She's just learning how to read, and that might be a fun book to share with her. Okay, let's look at the spooky, or ghost stories, not spooky stories. There's Nermal down there. This looks like a, you know, more updated version of Garfield. More of the Garfield show, but I think that was even later. Let's take a look here. Created by Jim Davis, written by Mark Acey, Jim Kraft, illustrated by Mike Fentz. Paws Inc., Watermill Press. Let's see. Yes, 1992 was this book. So we got several stories here. Oh, this is great. We've got, wow. We've got the Headless Pirate, Lady of the Mist, the Well-Fed Phantom, the Haunted Pyramid, and Terror in the Mirror. Wow. That sounds like some of my childhood worst worst possible scenarios for spooky stories. Headless people and creepy mirrors. So there's a story about the Headless Pirate. Look at that. Wow. Look at that illustration. Yeah, that's creepy. Totally creepy. The head talking back to them. They got these bows on the end of his beard. Almost looks like blood, you know. And a red handkerchief around there. Almost like a blood effect. This is well thought out. Okay, and we're at the Lady of the Mist now. Oh gosh. That looks creepy. Creepy person at the door. Of course, they invite her in. And there's the park ranger. You get to see much more of that. The Well-Fed Phantom. Hey, look at this haunted house they're in with this banister that's a snake and bats and rats. Some kind of monster coming out of the under the stairs. And we've got our traditional ghost here. Hungry ghost. Haunted pyramid. Yeah, pyramids always creep me out. Oh, look at that. Wow, what an illustration. Almost reminds me of like Jafar in Aladdin at the end of the movie. You know, wow. And he's not so creepy. Looks like Garfield found some treasure. Terror in the Mirror. Lost his stripes there. Looks like he's all hacked up. What in the world? Holy crap. You've got some kind of mirror monster with a long needle and a chainsaw. Are you kidding me? Oh gosh. For a kid's book. Dadgum. Yeah, I might just be skipping that last story. So there were some other ones they did. They did well, this is the ghost stories. They also did a Scary Tales, Night Before Christmas, Discovers America, Tales of Mystery, the Easter Bunny. Awesome. Very awesome. 100% pure Garfield. Absolutely. So that was a fun book too. We'll be checking out for Halloween time. So there you go. 2 Garfield books I found recently at the thrift store. Garfield books. Man, this was so much fun today. I love digging at thrift stores through the book area there and finding the kids' books and finding some of these old gems and sharing them with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy them as well. Hope you will subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and just check out in the description there. I've got a link to all my playlists of thrift store finds, and all of my reviews are in a playlist as well. And if you got something you want me to try to find at a thrift store, or anything that's on your mind, let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about these books. Maybe you had one of those, and some of those other ones that I've been showing recently. Would love to hear from you guys. Till next time, this is Jason for Rediscover the 80s. We'll see you then.